Sometimes you just have one of those days where a single email can be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Maybe you had a discussion with a colleague at work and it's totally upset you. You come home, hungry and exhausted, and by the time you reach your couch, you see a mess that is surrounding you. Our lives today are often characterized by a hectic 9 to 5, overstimulation and constant availability. No wonder that our stress levels are at a peak. Have you ever actively asked yourself what exactly stresses you? What triggers your discomfort? Find it out to the smallest detail. To say work is stressful is too general. What exactly at work stresses you? Your workload? A certain colleague? Your boss? Do you feel fulfilled by the things that you are doing? What about your private life? Are there friends or family members who seem to just attract the drama? Which people around you increase your stress levels? And what can you do to improve your situation? Can you initiate a conversation? Do you need to look for a new job, a new purpose? Do you need to let go of toxic people? Sometimes we are so stressed that minor insignificant tasks like paying another bill or doing the laundry can push us to our limits. Often these factors are beyond our control. However, what step do you think you can do to improve your perception of stress? It is fairly simple, to be honest. Not easy, but simple. Everyone knows it. When you go to work well rested, sometimes work feels like a piece of cake. Everything falls into place and you're so much more calmer at work. That's why you should prioritize a full night's sleep. I told you, it's fairly simple. Getting 8 hours of restful sleep means prioritizing yourself. If you get enough sleep, you will feel more relaxed and better equipped to handle the challenges of the day. It ensures that your body and mind are rejuvenated, helping you to maintain a calm and composed demeanor throughout various situations. The next thing I want to talk about is prioritizing routine. Maybe if you're over 30, then you already do it, but I remember when I started working that I had to adjust to a new lifestyle. On my uni days, most of the time I could wake up and go to sleep whenever I wanted. But when you start working, you have to clock in and clock out. Going from a broke student to working full time, I started earning a good amount of money, so you spend it to have fun. Eating out a lot maybe, having a few drinks here and there. But now at 34, I'm at an age that I really enjoy myself on a Friday night, not going out, not staying up too late, waking up early on a Saturday because I got a restful 8 hours of sleep. Going to the gym because I'm motivated to move my body, not because I have to. Of course, there's also a balance to that you want to spend time with friends and family. Too much of anything is never a good thing. But nothing grounds you more when you have a routine set in place, a structure that gives you the time, capacity and energy to think, to be creative, to create, to do something meaningful. Movement and exercise should also be a top priority in your daily routine. Even if you consider yourself not being an active person, it's essential to find ways to integrate movement consistently, especially if you work full-time. If you are not a fan of traditional workouts, just prioritize some form of movement in your day. It doesn't matter if it's walking, yoga, lifting, running, or attending workout classes. The key is to incorporate some kind of movement throughout your work week. Personally, I prefer working out right after work, so I try going to the gym on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and I try to stretch on the weekend. Of course, this depends on my working schedule at the hospital. However, it is important to figure out what works best for you. Go out and move when it suits your energy levels. If you are unsure about the best time to work out, reflect on your past few weeks. When does your exhaustion hit? Is it at the end of the day? Or do you struggle to get out of bed in the morning? When are you the most motivated to move? In contrast to moving a lot to relieve stress, you can do the exact opposite. Try finding stillness. I do that by meditating. Meditation can be used to reduce stress, improve concentration, and enhance emotional well-being. I can still remember how I would sometimes have liked to lose my composure at work or in conversations and discussions. But the meditation exercises make you more aware of your own emotions. You can't control your emotions, but you can control your reaction to them. The more aware you are of your emotions, the better you can guide them. If you have never done meditation, I will say it's quite difficult in the beginning. I would recommend a guided meditation. I also still do guided meditations. There are a lot of apps for this. Try them and see what you like. And if you think meditation is too boring or whatnot, try a breathing exercise. Do a slow inhale, stop shortly, and slowly exhale. Do that 10 times and I promise you, you will instantly feel much calmer. Find hobbies that give you headspace. I'm a person that has so many hobbies and so many activities that I truly enjoy. Try to find a hobby that allows you to mentally completely clock out. I love being creative with photos and videos. I can lose myself in there, or I can zone out when I'm cooking or baking. I also love to read and dance and do all kinds of physical activity. Take the time to focus on a thing that truly brings you joy, so you can escape from all the worries and stress for a little bit. Taking time for yourself and your hobbies means prioritizing yourself. What are your hobbies? Let me know. I'd like to get to know you a little bit better. I'm also a firm believer that your physical space around you correlates to the mental space inside of your head. Who doesn't know it? Work was stressful, you are tired and hungry, the letters and bills start to pile up, the sink is filling up, and you just want to freak out. Coming home to a tidy apartment will give you so much more calmness. Many of our cleaning tasks are quite quick to complete. If we take a small 2 to 5 minute block each time to put things back to where they belong, we quickly have a clean apartment. When you take the time to clean up the surfaces like your coffee table or the couch, your apartment will look so much more comfortable. Do you know the feeling when you go to a hotel? I like to have that feeling when I come home. It is clean, there aren't too many things and knickknacks lying around on the table. You can have that atmosphere at home too. And if everything fails, try to just slow down. Slowing down is an effective method to reduce stress and improve quality of life. It involves a conscious decision to approach activities and obligations at a slower and more focused pace. For me, this does not mean doing everything at a snail's pace, but rather fully focusing on the current activity. Dedicating yourself to this one thing, not rushing, not multitasking, enjoying the process. Slowing down for me doesn't mean watching 4 hours of Netflix every single day. You can still be productive without being stressed all of the time. It means being intentional with my time, being active when needed and then using time to relax after. I love to be surrounded by nature, lying on the grass, maybe being at home, having a cup of tea and spacing out. If you want to see how minimalism has changed my life and how it can change yours, you can click on this video here. I hope you're doing well. I hope you learned something. Be sure to like and subscribe and I'll see you next time, Jeremy Tuesday. Peace.